Hey guys, kind of want to do an update about a work situation. I called him and his wife answered and told him to be there. Told me to be there Monday and get ready for a conference. I was like, bullshit. I didn't say that, but I went ahead and went for Monday. And on Mondays, no one else works but him. For some reason, he can't afford to pay any other people to work on Mondays. And so immediately he tells me, he says, Daniel, I've hired someone else. I said, okay. Do I need to be here? Can I go? And he said, but I've decided to keep you on. You're going to do all the grunt work of running errands and cutting grass and sweeping floors and sandblasting and cleaning out carburetors, all the stuff that you already know how to do. And we're going to train this kid to be a body man. And I was like, what the fuck? Because that's what they're supposed to be training me. And he said, and I said, Bob, why do you think I won't quit then? He said, I'll tell you why you won't quit. Because the comedy's beeped. $5 an hour is great. I'm like, yeah, right. And so, basically told me I'm not a team player because I don't go to the Friday night races. Friday nights, I'm usually working somewhere else, or I got something else going on, or I like my Fridays. Fridays after work, when you work to 5, and the races start at 7, I barely have time to grab a shower. I don't want to go to races. I don't want to go to drag races. And everybody wants us to all wear the same shirt. I don't know. And so, basically that, and he didn't actually ask me about the windshield wiper motor. Well, he said he would be able to fix it in 15 minutes. I said, you'd be able to fix a seized motor in 15 minutes. He said, no, I just put a new one in there. Well, I said, I can't afford a new one. And so he wants me to work there and do all the grunt work while they train this new guy. And so then, that was Monday. Now today is, we call it Tuesday. And I went in and I got to meet the new guy. It's my coworker's nephew. Which is odd, because I kind of feel backstabbed by my coworker, because it's just weird. And like they said, the boy did he got to dick around with taking a decal off and then priming and prepping. And basically all I did was sweep floors, sandblast. Oh, I sanded a car with a DA. I've done that before. I took all the paint off. I took all the rust off of it. Took it down to bare metal. Then we sprayed, Jasco Prep Primer. And it's basically just clear shit that they say draws out rust, but I don't think it does, but they think it does. But that, and then the boy's family came during lunch, eating my packed lunch in a corner, and so it was kind of depressing. And so I just, I guess I'm just a grunt worker. And then Bob had to leave. He got in this car with this strange woman, and he said, watch my kid for me. And so I had to watch his kid, one of his kids, what's his name, Sean. And so Sean told me depressing stories about animal abuse going on at their house. Like, one of the mama cats, did I show you guys the kittens? I'm not sure if I have, but one of the mama cats was killed. No one knows why, which is kind of depressing. And now all these baby cats that I don't even think have nursed, or off nursing, they live underneath this trailer. And so I decided to go back there and see if I can give them some water. Boss went back to the house to get coffee. And so I put water out, and we don't have any cat food, so I took a body hammer, and we got these big pieces of dry dog food, and I crushed them into little pieces, and then I threw them underneath the trailer. And one of the cats came out a little bit, and I tried to grab him and pick him up, because there's another mama cat that has babies. I wanted to see if I could maybe put that one with the other babies. Maybe the other mama cat would be okay with it, but probably not, because they're going to die. And the cat bit me. It was like a real ferocious kitten. But I didn't feel bad because it was so cute when it was biting me. It was like, yeah! It was really cute. So basically I'm probably going to quit by Friday, I think, because that's payday. I'm going to get my pay first. And this is how you know I'm a hard worker. Look at all this rust on me. Look at that. That's where my watch was. That band's where my watch was. And you see that spot on my sock? That's where my foot bled through. See that giant mark? I got that when I was four-wheeling. So basically, probably be looking for another job, but I just don't really care anymore. I want to be that person that cares, but I don't even care. I don't. I wanted to learn a skill, and I've learned maybe 30, maybe 40% of the skill. Mostly what I do is prep work, sanding, but you know, sanding, DA work, sandblasting, basically anything that everyone else hates is my job at this point. And he's going to give me shit. Well, I was going to quit on Friday, but we got a Model A in. And I kind of like working on it. It's fun. I'm covered in Model A paint dust. I hope it's not lead-based. But just to show you, I was fully clothed. There's a thanks, sir. I was fully clothed, yet look at me. I'm covered in dirt all over my body. And I just can't stop flexing, by the way. Ow. Bicep cramp, bicep cramp. I hate the new kid. The kid I'm basically babysitting. He's 15. All he talks about is his girlfriend. He's 13. Which is weird. And we had to go lay sod at Deanna's house, which is Bob's wife. So we drove over there to put the sod down. And she's like, I got some crap I need you to haul away. I'm like, fine. So we loaded up the truck, and there's this washing machine. So I said, hey, David. The boy's name is David. Can you come help me, drag this over there and put it in the back of my truck? And he said, you drag it over there. I'll help you load it. Okay, so I drag it. And when you drag a washer, it has metal feet. It did put these little lines on the concrete. I didn't think anything of it. Deanna didn't even think anything of it. She was like, it'll wash out. Yeah, I think so. And so he helps me put it in the back of the truck. And as soon as we get there, he says, I gotta go talk to my uncle. His uncle got him the job. And so he left me to unload all the trash like an asshole. And so I'm coming back with the truck, and I see him talking to Bob, and then Bob comes running toward me and says, you scraped up my concrete? I was like, that motherfucking tower. And so that's just, they want me to quit. That's what him and his uncle want to do. That way he can get more hours. I'm going to do my best to keep that job. I was going to quit Friday, but I just want to make it my life's mission to screw over this David boy. I think it's true. And I just don't like the kid. And I hope he sees this video. You, David. Oh, wait. I just edited that out. You just heard you. Later, guys. Look at my arms. Covered in dirt. Want to see where my watch is? That's where my watch goes, right there. Model T dust. Sanding it. I gotta take a shower. Because my kidneys are hurting from the Model T dust. Hey guys, this is my vlog thing. Earlier in the week I was going to quit on Friday, but I kind of like the cars I'm working on. Even though I'm being treated like shit. I just try not to focus on that as much. And just get the work done. So, I'm working on Model A, which is pretty cool. Which is basically Model T, but a little bit different evidently. I took all the paint off of it. Evidently it was painted yellow originally, and then primed on top of the yellow, and then painted green, dark green. And so I took off all the paint, and we're going to sandblast inside the door jambs and stuff. And there's wood inside of it, which is probably almost 100 years old, which is real cool. And working with Kellis Supreme. And I just really like working on cars, But I think in a couple weeks I might ask for a raise, see if I can get that. Probably won't be able to, though. Probably won't give me a raise. I'm still looking for another job in the automotive industry, but no one's really hiring right now. So, that's basically it.